Welcome back to Minecraft Hardcore Season 12. If you missed episode 1, we began our journey with some farming, some resource gathering, and beginning a place to rest. Today we'll be venturing into the depths of our worlds in search of iron, gold, and diamonds to get ourselves set up for success. We're not going to rush to get the best gear, but we'll make sure that we have the right materials for the next step in our hardcore journey. If you enjoy the video, please consider leaving a like, a comment, or subscribing, and hype the video if you think other people should discover this channel. If you don't know what to comment today, comment diamonds or leave an emoji for the sake of engagement. Let's hop into episode 2 of Minecraft Hardcore. Welcome back, everybody. We are here at the top of our house, exactly where we left off on the last episode. So, today is all about loot. We're greeted with our favorite soundtrack here on the channel, and let's get into today's episode. Let's just hop right in and let's go forth. I'm trying to get used to streamlining my everything else. So I'm trying not to be like leave a like, leave a comment, or hype, because I do that in the beginning of the video, and I do love this song, so I guess we get to listen to it twice today. But we're gonna make some. Yeah, we're good. We're okay on armor. We're gonna make some stuff today. I'll work with this stuff that we've got. We're going to, what are we gonna do? Make some sticks. Make some tools. Nope. There we go. Can make some torches. Sure. Yep. And then we're also, even though we're going to be doing our caving today, there's a few things I need to do. Like some more bread would help. Let's take our bundle. Obviously, I'm going to want to take some wood. So I'm just going to take half that. And then we'll make some backup tools here. Let's just do... There we go. That's good enough. And then we'll get this. Because I don't think you can get diamonds or whatever with copper and stuff. But let's go ahead and make a shovel. Not really going to need an axe down there, so that's fine. Yep. And then we can make a sword. Good. Throw that in there. Throw that in there. We'll take this as well. And then I probably need a bucket. That'd be smart. And then that coal. Sure. Then is there... We'll take more just for torches, adventuring, whatnot. This house, it's a little not run down, but we've got stuff. We got stuff to do, but I want to chip away at it. I don't want to build it all in one go. I'd like to have, just some like stuff. I'd like to focus on survival and getting that set up before. Moving on to greener pastures, if you will. And it looks like nothing crazy is going on here. That's okay. I'm sure we'll get ourselves some food. But 30 bread should be enough. We're not going to do too much crazy stuff today. But first, I wanted to start out with remembering to excavate this ship. Now, we're not going to, excavate the whole thing just yet. It would be cool to do. But well, it won't take long, so maybe I'll excavate the thing. But I just want to see what loot we've got here, and it'll probably lead me to a buried treasure chest. But also, this is a good way to get some free glass because I need it. Now, it is quite late Sunday night, so if I'm a little quieter than usual, that's fine. It'll be I guess a easier episode to use for falling asleep. Which I know a lot of people enjoy, and of course that's fine. I just love that people are watching the videos, so watch how you want. But oh, there it is. I was like, there's got to be a door around here somewhere. And then the chest should be like right around here. Yes. No chest. Chest. Question mark? Oh, is there not a chest here? There's usually a chest like right here, right? Huh. Okay. Well, might not be, but that's okay. And I'll just do that. I don't know if that's how that was originally. Um, cool. All right. Well, let's just focus on the loot we can get. I'm not. There should be something like up here, right? Ah, there you are. Ah, look at that. Some suspicious Sue. Some moss. That's actually useful. A leather tunic. Eh. Yeah, we'll take that just in case. Let's see what it does. I hope it doesn't like insta kill us. Oh, nope, just night vision. How long does it last? Yeah, like 4 seconds. Oh, well. I guess that's fine. At least we got a bowl out of it. I guess I'll have to dig it out further and see what we've got going on there. Our food situation isn't dire. So not worried there. You know, we've got plenty of food and I can always live off of rotten flesh if I want to. Okay, the sun's still no, the sun's about to go down. That's okay. Let me throw that in there. Let me throw that in there. All of this can go in here. Let me just make one more piece of bread. And let me throw this up here. And then I'll do that. Good. All right. Looks like we're ready to go. Got what we need. Got our bucket. And then let's head down. So from here, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure like what I wanna do, what the goal is today. You know, I'd like to get enchantment soon. I did see that someone commented. I guess I guess they played a good amount and already found a skeleton spawner, so that's good. Some of y'all were asking for coordinates here, so this is about the coordinates of my base: 331, 738. So there's that. And then, oh man, I really got on the wrong side of this. Oh, but yes, this is always a fun episode for me. If we don't die, yeah, that's optimal. But if we find diamonds and whatnot, that's also good. Now I know I said, oh, you know, like that one seed that spawned me with diamonds like right in front of my face. Not something I like seek out, but it is something. It's something that's like, yeah, we're gonna get diamonds eventually. You know, it's just not first episode. You know, I'm trying to get my survival stuff set up for all that, and so I think this one we're going to be focusing a little less on building because I mean I know I can do that, and we're just going to be focusing on surviving. Now that doesn't mean I'm going to. Oh, okay. That doesn't mean I'm going to, you know, beat the Ender Dragon by episode 6, but I am going to get the things that I need to survive set up. So we might do a raid farm. That's something I know I wanted to do before things took a nasty turn in our last hardcore world. And then like, you know, get good enchantments. I know you don't need netherite to fight the Ender Dragon, obviously. But getting stuff like that is always fun. So we'll see. But I like to just work my way down, you know, have a chill mining trip and whatnot. And then, you know, just enjoy the game. It's more of a chill episode, you know. Episode 2. You know, you kind of getting into things. Ow. Got me there. You're kind of getting into the flow of things of your world. Yeah, things are all settled in. But there's, you know, still danger. You're still a little vulnerable. And you're still not exactly untouchable, as you can see. But I always get yelled at too. People tell me to slow down when I'm going through a cave. No. Like, I get it. Like, if you like to see someone walk around like this. But we're here about... I've got limited time, both on screen and for editing. Just overall, so... I'm just gonna go at my pace. Now, I'm going to make sure that we're safe-ish. But I want to make sure that I also have good stuff. Now, I'm thinking here, maybe I could do what I do on a larger scale, or do what I normally do on a larger scale, which is kind of mine the area out before moving to the next area. You know, we've got plenty of good like resources here, and then we've also got like gravel here. Instead, since I don't have Instamine shovels yet, I'm going to be doing this for our gravel. Not going to get all of it because I can always just run back and grab it, but I am going to get a lot of the copper, a lot of this iron, and some of the coal, and we're set up like a little base camp up here at the top of the cave so that, you know, when I go down deeper in this episode, you know, nothing's too crazy for me. You know, we can get some smelting done, get some upgrades to our equipment and armor. Just some basic stuff, you know. Nothing crazy. We're not gonna corporate speak boil the ocean on the second episode. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we can. Let me just set up a little bit of a base camp here, a little caving spot. And then we'll do it right here. Give ourselves a torch, and then there we go. That'll give us a double chest, and then I can mine out pretty much everything here. But yeah, gonna be more survival focused, of course, here for this first part of the series or so. And then let me just melt that. Let me take half of this. Well, actually, it doesn't really matter. I should have brought some sugar cane, but who cares? Let's go get this coal up here. Yeah, just getting the valuable stuff, really. Very valuable early games. Okay. Very valuable early game stuff. I am not actually okay. I'm not actually in a huge rush to get diamonds. You know, just want to have a solid, safe start to this world. And, you know, it was nice to have everything. And I want to, like, you know, I want to progress. But, yeah. I got the farm set up, you know, outside of scaling those up. You know, we're pretty good. I just need to AFK around those, or like work around the house and whatnot. And then, you know, from there we'll you know, continue just getting better equipment. Now, we will have a good episode coming up soon. Well, not soon, but coming up in the near future of the channel, or yeah, which will be primarily just, I mean, honestly, it's usually the first big challenge that we get. And I'll definitely want to get enchanting and, you know, like, what's it called? Enchanting and armor. Well, yes, obviously armor, but I want to get enchanting and like diamond armor set up by that point, because it's going to be looking for another right upgrade in the bastions. So those are typically the hardest early to mid game challenges that I'll face. Get out of here. Come here. Thank you. Those are usually the most challenging mid to early to mid game things I face, and then from there it's the end. Outside of that, there's nothing terrible. Yeah, outside of that, there's nothing terrible in terms of, you know, what we can what we can encounter. I mean, the next biggest thing is usually the deep dark or the wither. But honestly, I feel like the wither you probably should fight after the ender dragon, or at least that one you do need netherite gear for. You also need a lot of milk for that, and then you need just blast protection, stuff like that. So I think this time I want to really focus on just surviving overall, you know, getting, I don't know if it's an achievement in the game, but basically get to a point where we can have the overkill achievement. Oh, wow, he did a lot of damage. The heck. Okay. It's okay. Don't know where all that damage came from, though. There we go. Oh, what are you going to do? Wait, can they get up on that side? No. Good. Ow, they have... What? Does he have a sword? I can't tell. There we go. Wow, that was dangerous. Why was that so dangerous? Well, probably the copper armor. If I had to guess, it would probably be that. Oh, look at that. There's diamonds down there, but it's also a very big drop. So we'll take the slow route down. All right. There you go. Oh, no, give me that. Let me give it that. And then let's make some more torches here. There we go. And then let's drop some of this stuff off. All right, let's see if we can make an upgrade of armor here real quick. And then let's get our shoes in. Well, shoes in. We'll put that on an armor stand, but this is a lot better. And then I'll make another. All right, well, here, I'll just do this. It's not like it's going to change. Oh. Okay. We'll do that, and then give us a pickaxe. Good. And put our sticks in there. Looks good to me. And then we'll just let that smelt. And then head on down into the depths. This doesn't go anywhere. That's good. Oh, I forgot this coal almost. And then we'll head down into the area that we just came from. Well, technically that we just retreated from, but you know how it is. I also want to get a good start on just kind of some things. Like I'm trying to think. I want to get the materials to enchant this episode, you know. And then next episode we can do some building and stuff. I like the adventuring building thing, but we're gonna keep the building light to just doing like essential builds in the beginning, you know. So that way if something happens, people aren't super invested in the world without like justification, or super invested in the world without, you know, the being assured that there we go. Without being assured that, you know, it's not going to go anywhere. Setting ourselves up for success, essentially. Now, we have big shoes to fill, like I said. Ow, stop it. Mainly that would be the 400 plus days, which I think we could do. A lot of those 400 days, to be honest, though, are like they're sitting by an XP farm. If I'm being real. That's all it was. What's down here? Oh, hello. Skeleton. I'm going to leave him down there. It looks like there's a copper kind of granite deposit here. Don't really care about that, so let's just get some more of this iron. And this way, you know, before fortune and everything, I can get... what's it called? Ow. Ow! Stop it. I can get, well, I guess what I need. Because I know, I always get at least one comment where it's like, oh, you know, every diamond without, mined without fortune is a sin. I agree. But, like, you gotta get diamonds to get fortune. You know, that's a part of the gameplay loop that you can't avoid. Unless you, like, you know, get it from a... what's it called? Like a villager or something. But at that point, you might as well just get diamonds. You have a better chance of getting that than sitting there trying to level up a villager. And I did not like... Oh my gosh, our food. I don't like how unstable... I don't know. I want to keep... I'm also trying to keep, like, close to here because our food situation seems not terrible. But also these guys keep hitting me. Now, I know someone's going to be like, yeah, that's because you're just letting them hit you. But I feel like they don't hit me as much. I don't know. Maybe I got used to having really good armor to where a hit didn't do anything to me. Let's get some more coal here. I guess we'll grab some of this. Thank you. Oh yeah. Yeah, the coal's nice. And then we'll just kind of see. See, but also stuff like that's annoying. Oh, you're on fire, idiot. All right, I'm not gonna bother with up there. I'll just keep lighting this area up. There we go. Ow. All right, they can fight each other. Fine by me. Some iron here. Let me just light up this area so I don't get pestered too much more than I need to. And they just killed each other. That's great. Oh, there's some gold. I do want to get gold carrots. That's a main priority. As soon as I can. Because we know how well those carry. Especially me. But let's keep lighting this area up. And then I wonder if we'll get our first diamonds. Here. Oh, well, there's some diamonds right there. I should bring a door. Actually, I can make one. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll just keep mining some stuff around here, you know? Like I said I would. Not in a huge rush or anything. So let's keep at this. And then we'll go deeper and deeper. But goal is to just get materials. You know, everyone does this. It's the obligatory caving episode. Which you just have to do it. But I do like the more iron you have, the better. And of course, the diamonds you have are great. And like I said, I think I figured out what I'm going to do with my hardcore world that everyone liked, the season 11. Like I said in the last episode, I'm going to what's it called? I don't even know. It's been a long day. Not like a bad way. It's just been fun doing social stuff. Everything. I should have done this one this morning, but whatever. Ooh. I see a geode. I believe it's a geode. There we go. Oh, there's a witch. I know a lot of people say like, oh wow, you don't really get many witches. And you know, you're kind of right. I don't. But honestly, I think that's a good thing for me. Oh yes, the gold. Can I like get rid of you? Oh yeah, that's easy. You just kind of gotta rush them. And then, okay. That wasn't terrible at all. I think I caught him off guard, yeah. But here, yeah, I'm just focused on getting like this ore up here and then working my way downtown. But grabbing like some of this because the gold will be useful too. So I'd rather get things that give me like golden carrots that let me go on bigger adventures in the future than just like, oh yeah, let's go get the diamonds. You know, because iron will help because I can get a beacon sooner. Not that I want to like get that really quickly off the bat, but I'd like to do. I'd like to, yeah, have the option to, because that's one thing. It's like whenever I want to do a beacon, I always have to like go around and try and get, you know, all the materials around there, or I build like an iron farm or whatever. Let's get some redstone, some free XP. Good. Tons of iron. I love that. And then we'll get good XP. And I think next episode, I might have to build a little mini auto smelter. So we'll see what these caves have in common. What I'm trying to do is, like, you know, this first half hour, focus on the surface level, get, you know, everything I can really, and then get a little more equipped, and then head a little deeper, and then by the end, you know, we'll be able to get, you know, our obsidian for our enchantment table. From there, I'll have to, you know, farm some cows and everything. But I'd also like to build the parts of my base this season around, like, my needs. You know, last season I had everything kind of spread out and everything had its own building. This season I want to do more of like a base, if that makes sense. Uh-oh. There we go. And let me grab this. But yeah, I want. It's fun because hardcore is fun to me because you can do a new approach each time. You know, you can see what works. You kind of get the fundamentals down. I remember the first episodes, I was like really bad. I'm still kind of bad, but I'm getting better in my own way. You know, I'm not like hardcore expert, double click here, double click there. I don't know. I'm just enjoying the game. I'm just taking y'all along for the ride. You know, the goal here is to see how long, like, we can get our streak. It's not like, you know, to do crazy things that are, you know, like I built the solar system on day one. It's not to do, you know, sit here and bore you. It's just playing the game, chatting, letting y'all use it to fall asleep to, letting y'all use it to put on in the background to work. All of that in a bag of chips. Oh boy. Oh, but there's some stuff there. And look at that. We've kind of naturally progressed into just the deeper part of the cave. We're going to go back up in a second here. Okay. And make sure that we have all the materials that we need. Looks like we've got a good, tough iron deposit, maybe? I don't know. But I just want to grab... I'm gonna try and have a lot of resources. You know, last season was more focused on quote unquote wealth, but we didn't have a ton of resources. This one, you know, I wanna get as many resources as I can. And of course, you know, as I move on and move forward with things in this world, I'm gonna do... Oh, look at that. It took us like the safe way down. Huh. Oh, well, I mean, I guess it wasn't that perilous. And look at that. We've got our first diamonds. Just in time for the second part of getting a little deeper into the world. There we go. Got 4 diamonds. That's perfect. Enough for a pick. And enough for a shovel. Now, I should come back and use a door here, because then I'll be able to breathe underwater easily. Is that a geode up there? I would like to get... There we go. I would like to get some... what's it called? Some amethyst shards. That'd be nice. And then from there, I would like to... Oh, sorry if I'm too loud. From there, I like to use those in my spawn build or mob farms. So we'll see what's hanging out around in here. You know, just a little bit of digging. And then I would like to find a solid lava source, preferably in the form of like a lava pool or something. And I think there's one... there's one by where I spawned. Oh, that was almost bad. That gave me a little bit of the heebie-jeebies. You know that feeling when like you feel something drop? Yeah. So should probably avoid that. That one wasn't That one I just wasn't looking where I was walking. Wasn't anything negligent. And yeah, I don't know. There we go. Cool. Let's get some more of this. Let's just kind of harvest this area before going down deep, deep, deep down. This will give us enough for armor. It'll give us enough for, you know, tools and weapons for a while. But yeah. So yeah, when we build the house, we're gonna build, you know, portions of it at a time. So like when we build the enchanting room, we'll build it and kind of like incorporate it into our current, like our house, obviously. Because I have an idea, like if you've ever seen one before, what I like to do with modern houses is I like to make what's called a conversation pit and have that be like the enchanting setup. Just because I think it kind of looks cool. You know, there's a few ways to do it, but that's just one of those things where I'll have to, what's it called? I'll have to iron out some of the things. So like right here, yeah, that's where I fell a little earlier. Here, I could probably get a little more coal, so I might take a look, but I also just want to see what's up here. Yeah, see, we got some redstone. I wish I had silk touch, because this is not too rare, but it's rarer than it was now that we've got the like deep slate and all that. But I want to get into some redstone off the bat. And then maybe we could do a proper trading hall. Hello, creeper. I'm gonna have to get my stuff from you in a second. So don't hold my stuff. Well, I guess you can hold my stuff. I don't know. Just don't blow me up, please. Yeah. Figured that would happen. I'm gonna go up here. I'd rather stick to the... Oh, hey, diamonds. Ah, I wish I had silk touch there. The admin's watching me. Those memes make me laugh. Some of the Minecraft, like, you know, little shorts clips. Well, some of them are a little dumb, but it's kids making videos. You know, just because I don't like it doesn't mean it's not for someone. Nope. But yeah, some of them are dumb, but some of them are funny. Like the admin, some of the admin videos make me chuckle, or you know, do the like that, like when you're laughing, but like it's funny, but you're not actually gonna laugh. And then there's a few where I'm just like, good grief, man, that made me laugh. Kind of a, I guess that'd be more of a Ron Swanson reaction. That was funny. Or I don't know. However Nick Offerman would deliver that. There we go. Did I say... No, I didn't mention the show. But Parks and Rec. That's what that's from. Oh, I want the... kind of want the gold. Oh well. We'll just go down here for a second. See what lies right here. Okay, so there's water above me. Good to know. There's a skeleton right there. Oh, gotta go. Let's see. Actually, I can just hang out here. Whoa! Gotta get out of their sight first. Oh, hey, look at all this. All right. Skeleton. Ow. Thank you. How come he got to hit me? It's not fair. Oh, leaving. Yeah, see, when you have not good armor in the beginning. It's a lot of fight and retreat, fight and retreat. And I know someone's going to be like, well, I don't have to fight and retreat because I'm amazing at the game. Well, you might be, but I'm not. So fight and retreat is my style. It's mainly just skeletons. Skeletons are the biggest risk. Moving in the early parts of the game. Just because if they shoot at you, you know, if you get more than one, it's a little dicey. All right, gonna eat. And I might actually return up to the surface real quick. Oh, hey, diamonds. Ooh, a nice large cave. Looks like a lot of diamonds. Looks like a lot of lava, so I know where we're going to be going to get our... what's it called? Lava, or obsidian. Ooh, oh. Okay, probably should get away from the the glowing, or the hanging gold. I see you, creeper, don't worry. Yeah. There we go. Don't think I'm not sure if I passed a geode. I don't think so. But I might have. Pointed out in the comments if you've seen it. I really haven't. But I'm happy with the pace we're going, you know. Usually I get overzealous at the beginning here. And then that's what usually causes me to have my downfall. I'm gonna need a new shield here in a second. Once I lose the shield, that's when I'm gonna return. And hopefully we're close enough to where the wheat is growing. But then I can also smelt this and get some golden carrots going. That would be the best, but we're playing it safe, right? Getting what we need. Grabbing a little on the top, but not heave-hoeing down into the bottom of the world. Outside of that, you know. Let's see. Do I have any more diamonds here? No, that looked like it was just a little bit. There we go. I'm surprised I'm not seeing any mine shafts, but of course, yeah, that's going to be something we can also... Ooh, more diamonds. Can be something we can also do. I'm excited to look in the all these big water caves because with a door, those are great to get diamonds in. You know, part of the new spawner mechanic and all that. Well, I say new, but I'm pretty sure Caves and Cliffs was like what, 2017, 19? No, 2019? 2020? Trying to remember. I don't know. You guys might know better than I do. I know it was recent, but I know that me hearing the actual date of it, I'd be like, oh wow, I am old. Good. Yeah, I guess I'll get these. I mean, it's right in front of my face. I have to. And this is how the loop for Beanin starts. Oh, I forgot how it is having the, oh, there's more there. Okay. Forgot how it is not having all my enchantments and everything. But everyone loves, you know, what you can do with a nice restart to the game or something. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, wait, I was like, out of torches, definitely gonna need to restock. No, we'll take a brief intermission up here, and then we'll go back down and get what we need from this area. Oh, there's that gold. I knew I missed it. Creeper. Knockback's great until you encounter skeletons. Then it's not so fun. Ah! Oh no. That's okay. Go drop all this stuff off here. Oh, I guess it just turned day. That's weird. Must have been a visual glitch or something. But I could have sworn it was a lot darker just a second ago before I went and mined that gold. That's interesting. All right. See what you got for me. Plenty of stuff. Gonna need. Boop, 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 boop. So you're gonna need a shield. Oh. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I'm gonna need a diamond pick. 1, 2. Go. Let's see. Can I start smelting here? I guess some more iron. No, gold. I would like the gold. Gold we can start smelting down here. Boom. Good. And then another shield. So we have that in reserve. I might go up and get my bow or something. I don't know. Good on torches so far. Bones, that's okay. All this stuff we can take up to the top later. I might... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do what we used to do in the old school days. Well, old school days, but I'm going to save my pickaxe, you know? I remember how long, or, you know, when we first started, I'd be like, don't, the diamonds are so rare. You gotta save it. You gotta use it. This one I just want to maximize until I can get fortune, you know. As a builder in Minecraft, it's important that I get like good tools, but as a survivor, I don't really care. Let's see if my wheat has grown at all. I think that would be... Oh, wait. Let me see if I can get something here. Or something right here. Just a good little thumbnail. You know? There we go. You know, just a little picture. Fun fact, from a marketing standpoint, pictures in the cave don't do that good on YouTube. Pictures outside of the cave tend to do better in terms of people or what people want to watch. So if you're a creator, there's a tip to think about when you're doing your thumbnails. Yeah. Oh yeah, perfect. And then also the contrast, you know, adding some color pop and Photoshop is usually what I do. Find it, you know, but you don't want to be ridiculous. Like, you know how like the old, when people realized saturation was like good for visualization. Yeah, you don't want to do too much of that. Because I think it was it Vanoss? Somebody had their videos really saturated. It might have been Vanoss with Grand Theft Auto. I can't remember, but yeah, it's like that was good for like 2016. But now it's like you want things to look nice, but you don't need to go crazy. All right, there we go. Oh, hey, there's that guy. Do you have any good trades? Hello? What was that? Silk Touch Efficiency 2. That's crazy. That's a decent... Okay. That's a decent pick. But, no. Oh, yes. I'm going to plant some carrots and some potatoes. Go in here for now before I scale up my farms. I'm just going to do 2 on this side, 2 on that side. And then wheat in the middle because wheat's a great food source in here. I'm actually going to harvest this one for paper. so don't get mad. The last time I harvested this, it was for what's it called? The bone meal. Yeah. But this one I'll use for paper. And then I'll feed my animals here. There we go. Y'all should be all fed. And then I'll take this, make it my bread. And I should probably sleep because I feel like I'm going to come up and get phantoms. So let's do this. Let's take our potatoes. We can take them down there. Actually, I'll just take my carrots. I don't need that. Don't need the seeds. There we go. Good. And then I can turn this into wheat or bread. And then you can go there. Do I have any? Nope. Okay, one more piece of bread. That'll be fine. And that should hold me over while I go get my carrots. The golden carrots are going to be what I want. And then we can head down. Yeah, head down into the abyss. Oh, that horse looks like he's in danger. I'm going to have to figure out what to do right here. Oh, thought I heard something. All right, then I can just run it right down here. It's kind of like a stair. Yeah. Yeah, this should be. Yeah, that'll give me a good bit. Yeah, 20 golden carrots. Not bad, not bad. And then we'll have this here. Coal right there. That's good. And I mean, really, this is all I'm going to use gold for. If I'm being honest. Yep, we can take that. And then got everything we need there. Got a fresh shield. Got our bucket. Good. Let's head down deeper so that we can get some more diamonds. Well, I just need 2 more diamonds for the enchantment table. And then after that, I think we should be fine to just collect whatever. And then can I just is there where I can just jump down here? Oh yeah, perfect. Oh, I should have made a door. Oh well. Can always come back. And trust me, when it comes to diamonds, I will come back. So I'm just marking those mentally. And then we're going to head up around here. Because that's where the big lava span was. That's an interesting little... What is this? Oh, there's more diamonds. I can grab those. Okay, so I want at least 2. Which it looks like that's what I'm going to get here. You know, if I ever get to mine it. But yeah, I want at least 2. And I'm not sure why there's stone right there. That's actually oh, there must have been lava. That's a really weird area to have stone in. All right, let's get these diamonds, and these will be my designated what's it called? My designated enchantment table diamonds. Ooh, and we're gonna have fun in this. We will spend a lot of time in this cave. We're gonna have a lot of fun here. I can tell, especially when we get some. What's it called? Especially when we get some. Good grief! What's it called, man? Ow. Okay. Oh yeah, aqua affinity, like water friendly enchants. All right, we gotta hightail it over here real quick. Oh, shield. Yep. Honestly, this is probably the best place to go. Because arrows slow down in the water. Oh, that's the wrong thing. Alright, there's my shield. There we go. Yeah, you gotta be a little evasive. Oh. There we go. Alright, back to our original mission. Which was trying to find a way down here without getting in too much trouble. Oh, perfect. Just drop right here. Just gotta make sure I didn't drop into, like, my death. I think we're safe. Alright, and I got the... Yeah, I got this. Good. Good, now let's just... do this, and I'll have to do this, and yes! Here it is. The first and most annoying harvesting of obsidian. You gotta think of things to talk about when you're doing this. I mean, we're almost, with our last half hour here, but this is always the hardest and most annoying thing, but it's an essential part of Minecraft. It is the main gameplay loop. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, so how many is that? Let's see after this one. We're at 4. So now we technically just need 14. And I think I'll go for that since it's so early. And then later I can fill in, if I need it. I'm not going to make the nether portal just yet. I don't really want to. I would like to get some enchanting set up. I think you only need 15 bookshelves for it to get, the max level 30. So that's good. I always forget that. I always mess up on how to do that. But then, oh, it's like an ingrown hair on my neck. But then there's what is there? I don't know. I forgot. It's late night, and I got to take a little bit of extra time to record the intro and wrap up. Go. We just need 4 more. Which that should be not too hard. Yep, I was going to say, I think there's lava right here. Alright. That's 11. Now we're on 12. Come on. $13. And 14. This will be our last one here. And then we can, look around this cave a little bit, because I did promise that we'd go deeper and deeper. And there we go. So I'm going to take that and set that aside. These are my... Let's just throw those in there so I don't get them confused. And then now we can, have some fun and harvest the things around here. Yep. Figured that would happen. And so, yeah, what we're going to do here is we're going to get our first loop. The first kind of gameplay loop I see us doing is getting some enchantments so we can survive the nether. First you want to survive the overworld. Then I think it's survive the nether so you can, get some, what's it called? Get your bastion stuff, your netherite upgrades and stuff. And then from there, just get into the later game of things. That way you can start prepping for, you know, we can make a like mob farm or something like that. We can start prepping for, well, again, like a raid farm, stuff like that. Because if I get good enough armor, one of the mistakes I used to make was I wouldn't have good enough armor, but I'd have a totem of undying. And so then it was more like, oh, okay, I have the totem of undying, but I keep having to use it because the armor I have isn't that good, and I'm putting myself into dangerous situations. Look at that. There's a lot of diamonds right there. But let's go up here because I saw some diamonds as well. Hopefully we can get like a good diamond set. You know, I'd like to get a fully enchanted set. So I think that's one thing we'll do differently here. You know, we're gonna work up in tiers, kind of like you would if you're playing an idle game. And if you don't know what an idle game is, it's really it's a game where the gameplay revolves around just like clicking things and upgrading them. Yeah, really fun. It was really fun in high school. Like I think I would play on my phone. It was like Business Tycoon or something. So stupid. You just click buy things and then sell, and then you get something that sells that, and then you upgrade that, and then you start making tons of money. And then it got to the point where it was like, okay, you're making like exponential amounts of money. This is boring. Congratulations. You now know what it feels like to be a multi-billionaire. Oh, this was the area that I was just looking at, wasn't it? Yeah. All right, well, let's see if I can get it. Thank you. Yeah. Ooh. There's that. Good. Good. Let's go down. I see some gold here. Then. There we go. All right. This is an area that. Oh. Oh, gotta run. All right, that's not too bad. When you get rid of the zombies, it gets easy. Or the skeletons, things get easy. I say, and they punch me right in the face. All right, let's just make sure I'm not backing into lava. Good. Yeah, but now you see why I usually am pretty aggressive on getting diamond armor and stuff. Not because it's like, oh, look at that, they just did this in the second episode. No, I need it. I need it to live. We need the diamond armor to get, yeah. We need the diamond armor to get to the next step. And that's just like living. Doesn't have to be enchanted. Just good to have it. Go. Nope, not what I wanted to do. Now, I'm kind of curious, or I'm surprised I'm not seeing anything like crazy or cool so far. Yeah, I'm surprised. Usually in a cave, especially like this, you at least see a mine shaft. Should I get those diamonds up there? Yeah. I need some armor. But in this case, I want to level everything up pretty much at the same time. That makes sense. There we go. Ugh. Ow, that wasn't smart. All right, there we go. Okay, well, I've got my golden carrots. And then let me just like kind of neutralize this lava. Something up here. Cool. Ow. All right. I forget I don't have feather falling. Oh, hey, diamonds. Don't mind if I do. Good. Yeah. It's really all you can say about that. There wasn't too much going on there. Oh, yeah, and I could just came around here. 27, I think that's a full set of armor. I know we've got a good bit up there. You know, soon I'm gonna need to make a storage wing. Ow. I always forget I have a shield. There we go. Oh, what's up here? Anything crazy? Nope. Not very OSHA certified stairway, but we can work with it. Boop. Ah, okay. Ow. Skeletons, I hate them so much. It's always nice when you get to the point where skeletons are just like a nuisance and not an actual threat. Oh, this is a lot of diamonds here. There you go. Oh my gosh. Hello, creeper. Oh, this is not the place to be. There we go. Good grief, man. You know, even for a chill, just like I'm just kind of playing and watching what I'm doing, this is kind of crazy. Hey, stop it. There we go. Okay. I think that took care of... Oh my gosh! There we go. Okay. I think that took care of everything here. Ugh. These monsters, man. I know people are like, light it up. I am lighting it up. There we go. You can tell it's late. I always have Sundays are when I usually have these late episodes. But that's usually because I'm doing something. Oh, that's all right. go. All right, I'm gonna go back this way, just because I think we should. Bat. Oh, God, they're so annoying. I'm just surprised that there's like hasn't been anything like cool to find yet. I mean, yeah, you got friggin' purple Binky, the Enderman over here, and like the 2 creepers, but like, we haven't seen a mine shaft. We haven't really. Oh my gosh, we haven't seen anything too crazy. Yeah, there we go. That'll do it. All right, what is this? Oh, don't want to look at him. All right, not really feeling that. And now we're out of torches, so I should probably definitely head back to where we came from. Because up here, don't want to fall down there. Yeah, hello, zombie. Let me guess. This was our larger area? I don't think I've been here before. Okay, what happened to mobs not like walking off something that would hurt them? Is that just not a thing anymore? Because it used to be a thing and it used to be really nice. Now you just have mobs falling on your head. Or is it just passive mobs that don't do that? I'm not too sure. Oh, yep, there's another skeleton. See, what's really dangerous, too, is if you get a combo of skeletons and other mobs, because then they can't really, like, you can't really fight them, you can't block them because you're too busy dealing with the other things. All right, now we're back in the main chamber, just on the other side of it. Well, let's go get some of these diamonds that. Whoa, that was a weird moment. Let's go get some of these diamonds that we can see. Yep. There we go. Creeper, hello. Oh, yeah. Should have seen that one coming. Oh, man. This is nice. Oh, look. Some diamonds. Grab those. Ooh. Some cave music? Or is it... It's probably underwater music. I don't really have much cave music. Nope. Yeah, it's underwater music. Alright. Well, we can go back up. And just kind of get what we want. I'm going to save the underwater diamonds for a different episode. Yeah, this cave definitely has... This cave definitely had... Okay, I was going to say, I thought they couldn't swim. This cave definitely has some good areas that are definitely worth revisiting. But right now, I'm just focused on living. And I think we can get a little bit better of a storage solution set up. All right. There's that. Good. And okay, now we're back up. We're back and we're safe. Okay, yeah, it is dark. Now watch, is it gonna be no, okay, it's the middle of the night. I was like, it was dark, so I think it has to do with something like with the cave lighting. What else do I need? I don't think I need much of anything else. We can go like fully excavate that ship now too. Well, let's like kind of grab everything, take it upstairs, back up to the surface. I like this cave. It's a good one, you know. It's got a little bit of something for everyone. Let's see. Let's take the important stuff, like that, like our ores, stuff like that, and then yeah, I'm gonna need to. Oh, we'll just grab what we can. Anything else? I can put in my bundle. And then the rest I can come back and grab. Not too worried because this isn't incredibly far away from us. Oh, look at the galaxies. You know, someone on the last episode was talking about like, oh, you know, the tree mod kind of ruins the pure vanilla experience. And I agree, you know, if you don't like mods, that's fine. But also, one of my thoughts was, oh yeah, you know, the tree mod. Yeah, not vanilla Minecraft, but freaking galaxies up in the sky. That's fine. Shader? Sure. I mean, although technically there's vibrant visuals now, so shaders are technically vanilla. Oh, but now we can sleep. Come here. Useless spider. But yeah, that one, no harm or bad feelings towards the person who left the comment. But it's just funny. I was like, oh yeah, you know, but the visuals, woo. The visuals are vanilla. Yeah. All right. I think first things first, we'll probably have to make a temporary chest monster here. With everything. Storage again. Yeah, I'm going to keep working on the house. But I don't know. Well, we can kind of start. We can start planning things. Let's see. We can start planning things with oak wood, I suppose. All right. Let's do some of these chests, though. Nope. There we go. All right. Yep. But this mining trip was more of just get some ideas down. Oh, hello, creeper. Yeah, stay away from my stuff, please. Oh man, but I do need some better tools. I'm tired of not having them. We could probably. Oh wait, no, we don't have that much stuff. Okay. Well, let's start planning, I guess, where we can do storage. So let's see, here is going to be just like kind of like a little area. You know, we'll have this right here. Let me see if I can plan out the floor plan at least. So we'll have my bedroom here, right? Oh, got plenty of stuff here that I can use, because that does not need to be anything crazy. So let me get these, because that, yeah, we can use that. This one I think I actually need. Yeah, okay, cool. Well, actually, I don't really need to. Just need to do that. There. But also it's just going to be like this. Okay. Let's see. So I want like a little bit of a room right here that is a hallway also goes down to a staircase here. So we'll do this. And it helps, you know, that I'm building this section by section because I do want like something nice. Like I want it to make sense. Sometimes I get a little overzealous with my builds. And so you usually have to like deal with that. Or the repercussions of that. So here we can do this. Because I think I want to do a staircase right here. So it'll look like... Oh. That's not what I need. Oh, there you are. So it'll look like... this, and then stairs going down. I'm not too sure how far down I want them to go. Obviously, you know, it's not going to go like crazy far down. But I do want like just something, yeah, to make things nice. And then we're going to go here because I want to see what I can do for my staircase. Yeah, that's fine. And then we'll do like this. I guess I'll need another shovel, so let me make that real quick. We're slowly building things here. There's that. Boom. Ah, crap. That is not what I wanted. I wish you could control Z. Okay, well, we did that. That's done. Sure. Oh, well, we got, I guess, a little bit more. Yeah, so this is going to be window. But how far I want it to be is another question. Because if we have like our enchantment stuff and everything down here, that's fine. But I also want it to look nice. Alright, we actually have, yeah, so we got a good solid thing to work with here. So we'll just do, let's see, if this is here, then we'll do until we hit this one, right? Yeah, because if this is going to be the wall area, then that's fine. Yeah, so then it'll be stairs here. Oh yeah, didn't I say I was gonna... Yeah, well, whatever. House is more important to me. We'll do stairs here like this. All the way down. And this is going to be like a area. Like this. And then yeah, we can terraform and stuff with, or terraform with it and everything. Just wanted to get a good idea down. Huh. Let's see what we have for bone meal over here in our little farm. Probably not much. Yeah, 6. But it's enough to get like a little bit of a wall going here. Continue building on our house, which I am fine with. We got you. Yeah, figured that would be how much we got from that, but that's fine. Oh, I was like, what's that noise? Sasha's, my cat is just, he's sitting out there meowing at my door because, you know, I had the audacity to shut the door. Oh, cats are so silly, aren't they? Now, I think for the basement floor, I do want to have, like, stone. Kind of like that. And it sounds like there's skeletons down here, so... Yikes. And then I'm just going to fill this out right here. Like so. And then I guess my shovel's over here now. And we can lower this down. And yes, we'll have to waterlog our stairs. There we go. I hear that skeleton. He's kind of annoying me, but whatever. And then let me do this. Get some more stone here. Huh. I guess, well, here, hold on. Here I'll do this. Yeah, that's fine. Because I want this down here. I'm trying to envision it. Typically, I do better when I have some not like a guide, but when I have more resources. But I'm just working here, trying to figure things out. So if this is going to be here, and then this is okay. This is where I've got a wall going across. Then it would be smart to have just my planks. Ah, dang it. My planks right here. Yep. And where are my sticks? And I just made a ton of them. Go. Planks right here. And then something like, I don't know, nothing like too crazy. I am glad we got to, what's it called? Work a little bit on the house. Now, I could do, alternatively, you know, my nether stuff down here in the base. Well, no, actually, I kind of want the utility stuff to be here. Oh, I'm all out of planks, aren't I? Yes. Woe is me. Such is life. But that's okay. Let's do this. This. But yeah, this will ultimately be like storage and stuff. Things like that. I guess since I've got the stone here, I can just do this. Good. I'll leave this like so. Just a little bit of variation in the height. Alright, so I'm going to need to do some farming. We're going to need to work on some of our stuff like down here. I am going to need some more trees, so maybe we can... Oh, wait, hold on. I can plant some over here. Or I can bone meal the crap out of it. Hold on. Do I have a skeleton bones? Any bones? I do. But actually, I'd rather use that on... I'd rather use this on the concrete than I... Because I'll just let these grow. Because I'm going to need the concrete either way, you know? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, two, three, four, five. Okay. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. I like with the tree mod or the falling tree mod, it is nice that you can just let the trees grow. Normally with like farms and whatnot, it kind of like, I don't know, you just end up with like having to limit them some way. But with this, it's nice because it's like, hey, you know, oh, we just got a lot. All right, construction continues for the last little bit of the episode here. I did not cook the rest of my sand, did I? I don't think I did, but that's okay because we're about to get a good bit. Oh, there we go. All right. Yep, and now we got to do. Oh, nope. We got to do one lower, don't we? Yeah. Because I want it to be a mid-century modern vibe. Like, ultra-modern in construction, obviously. But I want it to be... Oh, no, we got to go lower. Dang, I didn't even... I did that again. I messed up. But I think soon we'll need some scaffolding. But we can hold off on that for a little bit. Where'd my water bucket go? Right now we're using ye old cobblestone. Go. Yeah, so we'll see how this turns out here. That's fine as is. Yeah, we need some storage. I'm excited for that. And then right here, you can just go ahead and do that. Yep. Good. And then I'll do these as a full block. No rhyme or reason behind it, but yeah, we'll do that. And then these can be pains because I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure what I want to do here because it'll be a lot to have. I think the cat's on my washer machine. It'll be a lot to have a good. I don't know. It'll be a lot to have like like all of this be open. I would like a good bit of it to be open, but it's a lot of resources on the front end. So I'd much rather have it just be, you know, like normal. If that makes sense. I'd rather have it be just like the normal height here, which is what we've been going for. And then just like one level. Definitely taking inspiration from the houses, you know, on the California coast or like in the hills of LA. But yeah, I don't know. There we go. Let me wrap this up right here. Ow. Whatever. But yeah, I don't know. I will do this. We'll just finish this last pillar, and we can keep going up. And actually, well, no, I'll do this. I was gonna say, actually, I can do this, but I'll just focus on, you know, small areas at a time. Ah, it was the other side. Yeah, because, like, look how big of a drop this side is. It's pretty sheer cliff face. Like, even though it's small, it's still pretty steep right here. So I want this level to be the main thing of the house. Like, you know, it'd be cool if you could walk through and like see that whole like sight line. But I don't know. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. That's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, I don't know what we're gonna do. Next episode, I'm sure. Oh yeah, we'll work on the storage room down here, and then we'll work on trying to get our enchantments set up. In the meantime, with everything, so we'll get our enchantments set up before we do things, and then I'll look up that area because the suggested area, because I would like a skeleton spawner. That would be nice. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. Until next time, I'll see you guys, and thanks for watching. Thank you all for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video and continue to enjoy the content. Leave a like, a comment, or subscribe if you made it this far, and consider hyping the video if you think more people should know about this channel. A special thank you to our members: Brandon XP Official, Random YouTube, Outdoughboy, Always Raz, So10X Do Yo, Lee MMG, Storycraft99, Weed Free Landscapes, Perfectly Damned, Aisha Parisian, Helen Beck, Maureen Thatcher, Crowstat50, Janarita, Michael McCready, P. Cats, Empty Pockets, Hamed Janahi, Nilger McNasty, Old Yarn, Black Haze, Enzy Gary, APD 3984, Michelle Crutchfield, Leo Sweeney, and Royal Squishy. If you are a member, you'll receive early access to the videos, a shout out at the end of every video, custom stickers next to your name, and custom emojis, plus members only Discord channels, and more as the channel scales up. Memberships are not expected but highly appreciated, and I appreciate all of my channel viewers regardless of how they choose to consume my videos. This has been Minecraft Hardcore. I'm Beanin. Peace.